Okay, it's finally here. I'm so excited. Can't even tell you. Here is the new Rose Quartz facial roller. And this thing is like magic in a little wand. It will help you with all of the puffiness that's under your eyes, which obviously I have this morning because didn't sleep really well last night, had a lot on my mind. And it's going to firm and tighten your skin. It's going to kind of give it a workout. This side you can see has really cool ridges, and that's going to kind of give like a massage effect. This side is actually rolled and really smooth, and this is going to be used in the areas that are like really puffy and kind of sensitive, I guess. So one of the things that I do every single morning is facial roller. And here's my tip. I take a jar full of ice water and I simply put it in, let it sit for just a few seconds because rose quartz just sucks it right in. Gets it really cool. And you just kind of shake it off a little bit. And I always start right under the eyes. Now when you're doing under the eyes, and then I follow it with my hand. But when you're doing under the eyes, you want to do it nice and light because that tissue under there is really sensitive. So I do like 3 times on this side, and I do 3 times on this side. And you want to do like an outward swooping motion, and you're going to your temple here, which is your lymphatic drainage area. And that's what you want to do, is get all of that swelling out to the lymphatic drainage so that it's getting out of your face. You can use this above like that. And so you're going to come up and around. You can even use it on the inside of your eyelid like this. Okay, so when you're using the small one, and you can use it all over your face, you're always going to go in an upward motion to the lymphatic drainage. From here, up, from here, up. And then on your jawline, you can kind of like roll it back and forth. All of this is doing is tightening and firming the skin, and it's as you use it more and more and more, you're going to notice that everything is going to start lifting. It's going to start reducing the swelling. Feels really great. Okay, so what we're going to do is we break our skin into halves. Up on here, we're going to half it, and then we're going to do 3 areas. So when rolling, we're going to go upward. And I always use my fingers to go past too. And then we're going to go out. And then we're going to come around to that drainage area. So upward, out, over and down to the drainage area. Now, on the small one, you can, of course, use it down here too. So you're going to go up. And I always just kind of smooth it out. Go up, smoothing it out, up, up, up. And then when you get to your jawline, you can go back and forth. Now, on your chin area and upper lip area, you can just kind of roll it however it feels comfortable to you. There's a ton of ways to do facial rolling, so you can also look up numerous different ways on the internet. I'm going to soak it again and show you the other side. Now this side is actually going to really work it. Now what you have to do is you have to be very careful not to go too hard with this, because we don't want to irritate the skin. We just want to simply get all of that drainage out. We want all that puffiness out. So we're just going to kind of work the skin. And I usually do this for about 3 to 5 minutes every morning. You can use it under the eye there, but use it really lightly. Okay, so you're gonna go up, up, and then on your jawline you can back and forward. Now I'm gonna soak it again. When we get to the neck area, you can, this is for tightening because as we get older, we get a little bit of a waddle here. So I just use it tight and bring it upwards and bring it upwards. And you can bring it all the way around to the back of the ear and then start on this side. And cooling it down in the ice water is only going to help with the swelling and edema in your face. So if you slept really hard and you just have that puffiness and everything just looks swollen like I do this morning, it's just going to help with all of that. You can roll, of course, without doing the ice water, but I have found that it takes so much more swelling out and it's just so much more comfortable for me. So the next thing that you can do with this roller, which is pretty awesome, is if you have a migraine or a headache, you can use our Cocoa Cooling Mint. Okay, comes in a 4-ounce jar. And what you're going to do is you're going to put it on the areas and you're going to rub it in really good. And what this is going to do is the CBD that's in the Cocoa Cooling Mint, and of course the cooling mint is also going to pull out heat and any pain, but the CBD that's in it is going to pull out the pain and really help with any sort of migraine. So we're just going to rub that in really good. And you really want to make sure that you come up and over the nasal cavity too, because that's where some of the pressure points are. And exactly into your temples, because that's where the pressure of your migraines usually start. So I do like a little rub down first with my fingers and just make sure that the product is totally rubbed in before I use the roller. And I get migraines quite often, so this is a really nice way without having to use synthetic drugs to get rid of any migraines. So again, I'm dipping it into the ice cold water because it feels good for one. When you have a headache, anything that's cool feels wonderful. And we're going to go up in the middle, and I'm going to go out on the sides, and then usually I try to use the smoother one underneath my eye just because it's so tender under there. But then from here out, I use the bigger end. And you'll actually see it, I think, if you can see it kind of leaving a little bit of a mark. Okay, so we're going to go out again and up. You usually want to do these strokes in 3s on each side. And with that, for the headaches, as soon as I'm done rolling, I go and I lay down for about 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, so in the mornings, my morning routine is once I get everything done and I'm done rolling, I go for our Orange Blossom, there you go, Orange Blossom face cream. And I literally put it all over my face and neck area. So I rub it in really, really good. You can rub it in on top of your eyes. This is an awesome face cream. It feels a little bit oily going on at first, so you don't want to use a ton of it. A little bit goes a really long way. You can use it across your lips. And then I rub it into my neck area. And I make sure everything is just nice and supple. Once I'm done with this, I let it sit for approximately 3 minutes. It soaks in, and then I am simply ready for the day to do my full-on makeup. And it leaves a nice base for your makeup and a nice glow, and it actually helps the makeup stay in a little bit longer, which is really nice. So that's it. That's all you do. That's our new facial rose quartz roller. And if you believe in, which I do, the rose quartz has love and healing effects to it. So check it out on our website. It's beautiful. Let me tell you, you're going to love this. Look at that. I'm still so excited. So if you guys have any questions, you can DM me. You can call me at 520-247-7165, and we'll help you out. Thank you so much from the Bella Sante team.